Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Look at this, start of the braces, but that's not the point of today's video. We've got a new interesting project starting, and that includes my koi, obviously the best thing on this channel. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just walking around, but we have got a video to show you now. I'm going to give you a quick voiceover and that sort of thing. So we picked out 4 kohaku, like the one in the pond. Get a picture of the one up on the pond, that sort of thing. Black and white fish, you probably all know that. And we've got 1 sankey as well. And yeah, I'm going to talk you through my new project. It's really interesting. But I've got something to show you before we go into those videos. So the pond is green, as you can see. It is very green, and we are combating a bit of an issue. This is to do with medication. That's why it's green. The fish are down there, they're very happy. But also with this fool. Hey, this little puppy. Some of you may have seen the previous video, which is like talking about getting her. But get off. Oi, off. Hey, she's a bit of an evil. She's a bit evil sometimes. Well, I'm going to have to move her, but we'll get to those videos about the new fish now. So, these are the fish I picked. So to begin with, I started off with multiple kohaku, 1 sankey, and 1 shiro-utsuri. And we'll talk about the shiro-utsuri to begin with, because I didn't really keep it in the bowl in the end. I wasn't going for it, that's not what I wanted. So, I wanted basically 4 or 5 kohaku that were good, and will grow on to be good and nice fish, right? And then that sankey is a bit of a test, Something could be good, could be bad, but it looks quite good at the moment, so we're going to stick with it. The shiro-utsuri is not a bad fish. This one especially is not bad. You can see where the blue is. That's going to come through, become black, because it is a black and white fish. And you can see it's already got black there, but where the blue is, it's going to get dark, get black, and be a very strong, heavily dark pattern, similar to most of the shiros in the tank I was looking through. But I decided not to keep this one this time, because we've already grown on 4 little fish, and we're going to keep the best one, sell the rest on, and that's the point of the project. Buy small fish, grow them on, sell them on for a bit of money, and keep the best ones if I feel like it. So the fish you can see on the right of your screen is the sankey. It's not a bad fish. It's got a good body, good red, good white, good sumi, that sort of thing. And it's got a little bit more black to come through. It's very sparsely coloured with the black, which is good for a sankey because you don't want too much on there. But overall, a good fish. So when selecting good quality kohaku, there's a checklist I stick to. So firstly, you want to look at their fins. Are they white? They have a bit of red of them, and if they do, they're straight out. Like this one here, it had a lovely pattern, but it had red in the tail, so he's got to go, basically, which is a real shame. He was a nice fish. So next, I look at their noses. Do they have a bright, clear nose that's completely white, or do they have just red across the whole face? And it's one of those things that just kind of makes them look a bit better, a bit cleaner, having that white nose. You can have fish, the kuchibeni kohakus, which have like a red lip, which is perfectly fine, There's nothing wrong with that, but you just gotta make sure there's like a nice white nose. Next thing I look for is a very defined red to white. You gotta have a very defined red border between the red and the white, no fading into the white, that sort of thing, because that kind of brings the quality down a bit. And there's also, you got to look at the quality of the white. Is it clean? Is it dirty? Is it perfectly smooth? There's just a few little things that make it look good and excellent. There's a slight difference between the one last thing to look for is a strip of white between the dorsal fin and the last of the red pattern. This can increase the quality of your fish. It's something for Japanese breeders look for, so it looks amazing in your fish and just makes them that much better. So this is what is left over from our selection. There's 1 fish in this video that did get taken out, the one just coming around at the top of the bowl now, that one was taken out, and then we're left with 4 kohaku and the 1 sankey. So 2 of the kohaku, very similar, they look almost identical, but they have very good pattern, very good colour, so that's why I picked them. And then the last 2 are kind of more of a risk, and I want to see how they develop and how they look in 1 or 2 years when they're a bit bigger. So those are the 5 fish we've got to start with. We've got those 5, we've got the 4 kohaku, the 1 sankey, and then obviously we've got 4 more asagi as well in the pond already. When we got the show, we got those asagi and the chagoi. I was cleaning the pond out today. Oh, it's bright, it's too bright. It's a nice day, I'm not complaining. Look at all this, all the clouds, the sky, it's amazing. It's a nice day, it's nice and warm. I've been outside all day, which has been great. But I was cleaning the pond today, and the asagi, I couldn't catch them. I could not catch the asagis, which was silly, to be honest. And there we go, good lighting. I couldn't catch the asagis. I caught the chagoi though, and that thing properly, about that sort of size, bearing in mind we bought it when it was like that. So it's doubled in size since we've had it, and that is cool because it's just a nice fish. I do like having it, and it's guaranteed to be a chagoi because I could see the red sort of mark reddy orangey sort of mark on the bottom of its tail, which is, you know, that's to see how it's a chagoi, that sort of thing. It's cool, I like it. But I was looking as well, and the Hariwaki, I said it was Hariwaki, the Deutsch thing we got in the same video. Wait, no, did we? No, we got that fairly recently, but we got that, and that thing, I was sure when we got it, it was not a Hariwaki, and there was a chance it was like a Kikokuryu. I'll put up some pictures from Instagram, because I was looking and I saw it, but it's a Kikokuryu. I'm very certain that it's a Kikokuryu, and it looks pretty cool, because it's got the grey, the yellow, that sort of thing, and should look really cool in about a year or so when it started to grow. But I measured it again today, and measured it, what was it, 3 weeks ago? 18 days ago we measured it the first time, because that was when I was just measuring the big fellas, and I caught it, so I, yeah, we'll measure that, just so we know the size of them, obviously. And it was 12 centimeters then, and that's like a fairly respectable size, we got it out. And then I measured it today because I was cleaning my pond, getting all the debris off the bottom, that sort of thing, going filter, water change, that sort of stuff, just to keep it all happy and healthy. And I did catch a few of them accidentally, and then I was like, okay, well, let's get the bowl out, let's measure them quickly, put them in. He's grown 3 centimeters in 18 days, and to all you non-koi guys, or yeah, pretty much non-koi guys, that's like, doesn't seem like much, but to me as a koi guy, that is crazy, because normally you need like warm temperatures indoors, lots of food to do that, and I've just done it in my pond without really doing too much. I've been feeding them, I haven't been watching them eat too much, but they haven't been eating, I know they have been, and that is just crazy to think. So that's really cool. But the project, we're getting sidetracked. So we're going to Cuttlebrook Koi Farm. A week on Friday, so like literally like 9 days, but I have to self-isolate at the moment. We'll go into that in a minute, but you know, that's a bit annoying. But go to Cuttlebrook Koi Farm, we're getting Karashi koi, that's what we want. The jumbo Karashi bloodline, that sort of thing, is available on the website. You can go and have a look if you want. I'll probably put a picture up or something while we're talking about this. But I don't know how many Karashi koi I want for my project, but we want a guaranteed Deutsch one and a guaranteed scale one, and I don't really mind what else. Well, what else after we've got the 2 different types, and then I'll probably get some Achiever or something, because they can look really, really good, especially from Cuttlebrook Koi Farm. I personally feel their Karashi koi, their Achiever, and Chagois and that sort of thing are like really good quality, and I would definitely personally choose to get my Chagois, Karashi kois, that sort of thing from there personally. But we're getting those, and they're going to go straight in the shed in the tank, I think. So yeah, we're going to Cuttlebrook Koi Farm in, well, that's 9 days, yeah, 9 days, so that would be pretty cool, and I can't wait. But they will be going straight in the shed in the tank. So we've got 2 175 gallon like tub sort of vat type things, and yes, it is not my house, it is my dad's house, because at mine, mum's like, okay, you got a pond, that's all you need. So we've got the pond, we can't do anything in the shed at mum. So at dad's, he's kind of part of this as well, like there's fish he wants to put in the shed as well, but we're going to set that up, and then they're going to go in the shed straight away. I want to get some growth of them as quickly as possible, so we can get them to a good size to move them on fairly quickly, you know, because they're going to take up so much space. Karashi kois just grow like crazy growth, and it's unbelievable watching them sometimes. But that's the plan for them, and we're going to have some cool videos of that sort of stuff. There's lots of other things we're going to put in the tanks and inside, like Kishizui. We have so many Kishizui at the moment. We've got the 2 big ones you know about, and then the ones in my pond, but you have not seen the 2 more big ones we got actually. That's a bit shaky. We got the 2 big females that they're already my really good quality fish, and then one that's not as good, but we got at the same time, so they're pretty cool. And then also, a bit odd, we've also got 2 males we got recently, which aren't as good, let's say, as the best female, but they're good fish. And next year we're going to start on the Kishizui project, which will be a really cool series. I'm going to keep you updated. And then we've got a bunch of little baby ones in the tank inside, which would be really cool. Not my tank, and my dad's again, which is a bit annoying, but it's pretty cool. And we've got loads of those, which would be really cool, because instead of breeding project, that sort of thing, breeding, selling, that sort of thing, we've got Henry here. He doesn't like koi. He's kind of he's a goat only guy, you know. Henry's quite funny, but that's the plan for the project. With lots of things though we can sell and move on, but this is going to be a really interesting series to watch us going. We've got a cool goat video coming up, cool tank video. Got to do some stuff with the guppies. That'd be really cool. Got a guppy breeding project I've got going on. Come on, Henry. But yeah, we've got a cool guppy that I've bred, because you know we started off with those 4, and we've got a load of little baby ones and more baby ones and more baby ones, and they've all got loads of cool patterns and tails. They're like all kind of the same. You can tell they're from the same male at the start, but they're all ever so slightly different. One may have a black spot on mine, one might not. One's kind of pinky, the other's orange. It's quite cool. And then I've got ones with like a half full tail, which is not Endler, which you don't really want, but I think it's quite cool, and I want to see if I can get the whole tail like that. But then I've also got one which has got the 2 orange Endler like bars at the top and the bottom of the tail, but it's also yellow, and that is cool. I want to try and breed that up upstairs and see if we can get a strain going. Like, that would be really cool, but that's for another video. So if you want to tune in for that sort of thing, like and subscribe. Check down for the playlist for this koi project, the Kishizu project. We'll probably launch the first part in a few days, but yes, self-isolation, better talk about that. So my sister, not feeling too well. She's gone to Newbury today for an official COVID test, like the official one. I can't remember what it's called, but I would tell you. And we've got to isolate until we get the results, and if we get the but she went this morning, so I'm isolating definitely today, definitely tomorrow, and then the day after, if they're negative, that's really good. Go back to school, do everything we need to do, like the goat climb frame. We need to buy some stuff for that, because they're getting a bit rowdy. But then if it's negative, well no, if it's positive, we do have to stay at home, but it's not the end of the world, because I get released the day we're going to Cuttlebrook Koi Farm. So basically, I'm free to go. I can go there, which would be great, because that's like the one important thing. But if I do have to stay at home though, I do miss the end of term, which is really quite annoying, you know. But that is what it is for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please do like and subscribe, like I've already said. Tune in next time. Got some lot of cool stuff. I've got to go wrestle Henry now. He's being a bit cheeky. I don't know. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you for watching.